Revisiting the game you played as a kid is a unique pleasure. You can play them and remember how you could spend hours playing the game, hanging out with friends, or just having fun. If you have not heard about Brawl Stars, you probably were not using the internet between 2017 and 2020. Wow, that was a long time ago. In this video, we will talk about Brawl Stars went downhill and how it all happened. Let's first quickly recap for old players and for new ones to get familiar with. So Brawl Stars was released on December 12, 2018. Supercell was developed a team-based game for mobile devices, similar to League of Legends or Overwatch. It was essentially a hero shooter and it was very cool. The game took off quickly and people generally liked it. At first there were only 21 heroes and people were happy with it. It was fun and entertaining. The game was multiplayer, Brawl, essentially a football. Game grab is a crystal capture that is essentially just a capture point. And showdown. Yes, its mod spawned a lot of memes and many other mods, making the game unique. Each mod had many interesting maps. There were many updates, blogging made videos, and the hype confirmed the May 2020 update, which is when the problems start. Let's do the process that triggered the game decline and its the popularity. The addition of the game Brawl Pass and the addition of Chromatic Rarity 2020. When the Brawl Pass was added, it was already a controversial issue, as player would become customized to create the chance to get new fighter games or exits throughout them. Regarding crates, well, as far as I remember, they were limited as volatility because the season had to be scratched out somehow. New Chromatic Rarity fighters were also released and you could get a surprise as Brawl Pass. It was like whatever pays gets the fighter. Most if not of all of those included in the passes were quite strong, and of course this was only fixed after the end of the season. There were also skins as passes were considered exclusive. 140 mega grades for 179 rubles. Ah yes, that same promotion that make all school children cry. The promotion showed that every games like Brawl Stars can make mistakes. There was a lot of winning in the community about how players aren't appreciated and players' achievements aren't valued at all. Overall, there's a lot of truth to this. Satisfactorily, not that many players bought the promotion, but it's hard to call winning as they left bad taste after their mouths. Hypercharge updates 2023. Let's summarize. Game balance description, high cost of hypercharges, there was simply no balance. 4. Introduction runs from 436 for 50. 2024. Introducing runs essentially develops the work of the players who worked hard to reach the high runs, and for me that was rather odd. I've been playing since 2018, mainly. Removal of old maps. This point was quite frustrating because strange maps were essentially being systematically erased, which isn't a good thing. It was to be fine if they were simply introduced it after a while and new maps were made on par with the old maps, but now it's hard to say when the new maps are even half as good as the old maps from previous seasons. Again, opinions on maps was debatable, but it's up to you to decide which maps are best, new or old. Personally, I simply didn't notice a difference after logging back and into the game after 3 years absence. Removal of mega crates. People loved the Grava customizer to crates, but our company Supercell decided to remove them from game. I don't think I need to explain why people don't like this, and yes, I know they were brought back, but we also look at the player churn rates at the time of removal. Adding star drops. The addition of star drops caused a mixed reaction. On the one hand, they simply removed the crates and replaced them with star drops. They essentially replaced one crate with another. The question is why? Godzilla event. Essentially, we had to crack Godzilla egg to get skinned on the boss. The event was buggy, laggy, with so many bugs that it became questionably difficult to fix, and this was a boring event. SpongeBob SquarePants event. Essentially, it was something decent. You could get skins and even have fun. The event were childish but really good. And last one, the failure. The angels and demons. The event caught all of the debuff in the world because a simply ton of bugs and the spike become immortal, or the servers were crashed, or the angelic side suck as much as it could. There were no normal buffs. The price for that unique Edgar skin, the cluster of 2 ways to obtain angels and demon skins, and the ability to get everything with a lot price. So we can safely consider the event as a failure because big cost on the event and because this was really boring shit. What could be, what can be? The game unfortunately can be saved. The developers have simply forgotten what they created stand for home. The events are frankly weak, both technically and content-wise. I was against the old Brawl Pass, but what's happened with the modern one is simply trash. The skins from it will no longer be exclusive in a year, just like the skins were before all of this. So, for me Brawl Stars will become and always be a game where I spend time with friends, and it will be always live on the warm memories. Your favorite fox was with you. Bye everyone. Каков может быть итог? Игру, к сожалению, уже не спасти. Разработчики просто забыли про то, что они делали и для кого они это создавали. Ивенты и события откровенно слабые с технической стороны, так и со стороны контента. Я был против старого Brawl Пасса, но то, что стало современным, это просто какой-то трэш. Скины с него через год станут не эксклюзивными, поверьте мне, как уже было с другими. А также, как и было со скинами до всего этого, они станут просто продаваться в магазине. На этом, в принципе, все. Для меня Brawl Stars это всегда будет игра, в которой я проводил время с друзьями, и она будет жить в теплых воспоминаниях. С вами был ваш любимый Лисенок, всем пока.